Hello everyone, I've got a Shimakaze game here for you, ranked. At the minute there's a survivability expert bug going around which is making it quite hard to play DDs because of the reduced survivability, but the thing is you've got to be seen to be hit, so Shimakaze, I thought I'd give that a go. We start the game off and we're having a little discussion about which cap to go for. On this one, on this particular map on this side, as a DD in randoms I tend to like to go AB. C tends to be a death trap unless you get good support. So we have a little bit of a discussion, and looking at the map, we are going B, C, according to the cruisers, although Marceau's having a go for A. So I go for the most important cap, which is B, which usually will win you this map, if you can hold on to it. Now I do have radar support coming in behind me, and potentially Marceau just to the left of me, ready to provide gun cover. Now I know there's a DD in the cap with me, so I don't particularly want to be seen, especially with that cruiser over there. I see the Halland appear, which could be a torp rush, so straight away I instantly smoke, just so he can't actually provide spotting for the cruiser over to the side of him. It's a terrible shot wide there. My team starts trying to fire on him, and I try and reduce his HP down a bit, and I break his engine. And I've got some torps going off towards the Hindenburg, see if I can scare him away from the cap. Now Halland's, we've lost sight on the Halland. My team are starting to fire on the Montana. Marceau's contesting A at the moment, and my cruiser's moving on C, so it looks okay. But as expected, as I thought, we're losing C. But I'm going to sit here until I cap it, just to secure it, and then I'm going to try and give my team some spotting. See if I can try and help them lock down this B cap before moving off to assist either A or C. Then some torps come in, which I was a bit confused by. I can only assume it was the, is it the Napoli over there? Right, so I'm full health. So I'm going to come around here now and see if I can provide spotting on this Halland. We're contesting C still at the moment, which is good, stopping them managing to cap it. My GK friend is now coming into the cap, as German battleships like to do, like to try and close the distance. Might be a bit risky at this point though. Now I'm trying to force this Montana away, or hoping that he might move into the torps. Now I try and do a very close spread, slightly adjusted so they'll overlap each other, so there won't be any gaps, hopefully. At this point he starts moving forwards though. Now, I don't know whether that's because the Halland provided some spotting there, I'm not sure. But we've still got 2 torp hits in. Now unfortunately we've lost the GK, but they've also lost the Hindenburg. And it's now 1 cap apiece. Now I thought to myself here I could maybe just keep providing torpedo support on the B cap and try and get some spotting for the DD at C, as the Marceau has moved away from A at the moment, although the Yamato is moving in. Now we spot the Halland here, so I try and keep spotting on him while keeping a little bit of distance so I don't reveal myself. We'll probably lose the cap here, and then lo and behold we spot the other DD as well, so it's a bit hairy at the moment here. Now I'd like to keep spotting that daring, but I don't want to get too close, and the cap is open to me here. If I could quickly grab that, then the two radar cruisers could come down to B and help secure it. That's my thinking anyway, and my torps will be up any second. I can provide some support into the B cap while we get one end secured and away. 1 towards the Halland, 2 towards the reversing battleship. And And let's quickly grab this cap. Now you can see my RPF is indicating that the daring is still in the area. And it looks like he's come back round. Now I have got 2 radar cruisers here, so I'm not so concerned. And there you go, my torps managed to catch the Halland in the centre of the B cap. That's the first DD down. That gives us the lead in ships. But they're starting to move this way to try and secure the C cap. Petro pops radar, and I think the DM popped hydro there, which is great for me. I usually don't get this level of support. And we've got the daring, strangely, regardless of that happening, decides he's going to do a little bit of a rush on me here. I think he's trying to reset the cap. Well, at that point it's a bit late, but I think he's going to... Actually, I don't know what the hell he's doing here, to be honest with you. He decides he's going to now come in. I mean, maybe he's got no smoke. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's under hydro, where he is. Probably, actually. I don't mind, really. He's coming towards me. I'll send some torps out. One long, one short. Keep firing on him. Boom, there you go. Both DDs down. Looking very good at the minute. 5v3. We've got the Yamato playing round around the roses with the cruiser in the A cap. He's managed to secure it. Marceau's not securing B. I don't know why. Maybe he's getting caught by the radar. Now at this point I think to myself, I'll go back and secure B. But as I start to move over there, I realise that the Marceau can capture B, and it would be more helpful if I gave support to the Petro and the other cruiser here against the 2 ships moving in on C. Now unfortunately at A, the cruiser's recapping and the Yamato's moving away. Marceau's starting to capture B. Tempted to fire torpedoes here, but he's facing to the right, so he can get behind the island, so it'd be a waste of torpedoes, to be honest. Just keep providing spotting on him. Now I thought maybe if Petro kept reversing, I could catch him as he pushed in on the Petro. But the Petro decides to start moving forwards, so that plan went out the window. Now I don't really want to rush behind him, so I'm going to have to catch him as he's going into the cap. So I'm going to have to take a right here and start heading in towards the Petro. We've lost the Yamato, so now it's 4v3, and they've secured the A cap. We've still got 100 or so points in front of them, so we're still winning. Petro's closed on the Yamato, but now he's holding his position. Our Yamato decides to get a bit fruity in the chat there, unfortunately, trying to put everyone off, and we lose the Petro, so now it's 3v3. Now I can't see the Yamato. He's moving slowly by the looks of it. Now I thought maybe I could cut across the front of him and let some torps go. Carry on into the cap. And I'm just trying to wait until he's committed before I move in. Our Yamato's decided he's now chewing on the reds. I try and persuade him to move on. Sometimes get these toxic players when they lose, they don't like dying. Now, I get caught out here. He's pushed a little bit further than I thought he would, so, and I'm a little bit out of position, so instead of pushing across him, I'll quickly smoke. I'm just out of assured detection range, so once the smoke kicks in, he won't be able to see me. He can still blind fire me, of course, but we can rain torpedoes down on him. and hopefully finish him off. And it looks like he's going to be finished off there. Fortunately, I'm now facing the wrong way. But we're now 3 on 1. So we're going to have to swing back round and cap C. We've got a nice points advantage. It would be quite disappointing if we lost at this point, which I think we're pretty good though. Marceau's heading towards A, so it's looking even better now. All we've got to do is secure C. Or to be honest, we could probably just move away at this point. But let's try and finish him off. He's got good secondaries on the Napoli, but I think they're sap. So as long as the DM keeps his nose in, I don't think they'll do tremendous damage. He's at half HP. I think our cruiser, the DM, is pretty high on health though. And his nose in. I sent some torps down the throat of that gap there. Yeah, he's got quite high health, the DM. I'll give a little bit of a delay, fire a second set. Save the third set for if he closes, which he is. So I'm going to have to move away now, just so I stay out of detectability. I've got no more smoke at this point. I don't want to give away any points for free. Although I'd be amazed if we managed to take me and then also the DM. Right, he's turning in. I've got the legendary upgrade, so it's a little bit slow on the traverse, but it still gives good reload. And on the Shima it doesn't really matter. Right, torps away. Let's give it a few seconds. We don't want to fire yet. Don't want to make him aware they're on the way. Looking good. Right, we can open fire now. And it looks like it's all over. Thanks for watching. Onto the scoreboard. Right, we haven't done too bad there at all. I haven't got any economic flags on there. 130k damage, 2.6k base XP, four ships killed. We've ended up top. Alright, looking at the detailed report, we managed to do a fair amount of damage on both the DDs there, which will win you the games. Right, I didn't take an awful lot of damage, which is always good in the Shima. 11 torpedoes, 110k damage. And a fair bit of cash. Well, that's it for this game, and I'll catch you on the next one.